Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protector folks present as liberating.
They know this space.
Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister.
Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit! Oh, I'm counting on it.
This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, if you're finished urging workers to quit, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport. Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yesayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion. Verily. On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry, the choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you. Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian. Then consider yourself be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of West.
All done in there? In there? Was hoping we could chat. That little dust up back there. If you and in time, maybe I'll have earned myself. Had a feeling, Doc.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got electric gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here?
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly!
Hey, Jackson! You're too young to be a crater in the dirt! Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens. Dying, actually. Dying in a fairly slow, agonizing manner. We've been stuck atop this machine since ITA, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears. That's right. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy. The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate. There ain't no... The reason
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the Spire and deliver the Overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts. What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve. Poor Jackson wasn't there. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of...
Thank the sock. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste. Epithecium rutabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a way.
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone. Please do hurry. I've lost count. We've certainly found our way into a most he hadn't been. Still, he seemed like a friendly, kind. Please do hurry.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most addictive. Vigilant. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Look who's back.
The matriarch chose Eden.
Hey there, go.
He recognized it as
Why, hello again. Any new business to discuss involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils? Really? What was he like? Bold, assertive, with a wildly obstreperous theatrical air?
network. To govern it, the matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel
An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar.
We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons or the base individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient.
With a full case, I might gorge upon such sweet goodness morning, noon, and night. All right, hand it over. Oh, but what would Vigilant Hogarth say? What would everyone say? I can scarcely imagine it. Abandoning my community only to satisfy my gastronomical urges and risk-taking attitude. No, I couldn't leave unless Hogarth ordered everyone to go.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work?
Righto. Well, you seem rather confident. Best of luck, I suppose. You are surely going to need it. Please inform me when, of course, you receive it.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous.
As a recent convertee to Auntie's Choice, I'd be honored to share my maverick, individualist perspective. Well, I can tell you someone who thinks he's important. Pinckney. Ever since he became interim chief mechanist, he's been crying day and night about that generator. If anything happens to that thing, I worry for his mind.
Everyone knows the paradigm of
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. Ugh, my uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend... Of course. Toodaloo.
lack of community.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave?
Of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm
Of course. Toodaloo.
life of contentment and plenty. We have community. Purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We take a moment
Greetings.
to rightly appreciate it all. And thank
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it,
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, auto-mech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your name.
We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. Why, we're traitors, obviously. We've not fulfilled now either the arbiters or my linguistic interest. I owe it to every... What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
Insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulation.
I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I thought we were past the need for being coy, but fine. In exchange, never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. The park, to get inside, you will need an access pass. Farewell now.
The matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history,
Hey, Commander.
humans...
Could I have a word with you real quick? I hope you're not seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them.
Led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them.
Yeah, might be better still.
We all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. Community,
Outsider.
purpose, time for
The itinerant stranger returns.
Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all. And
Parts can be... Now... Welcome back.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. It's warped. Just like everything else.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
We could use the assistance, that's for sure. The gas leak has made our automechs a touch unreliable.
Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing too bad, aside from the headaches, night